Okay. This is my first play that I've ever done, so please forgive me if my commentary is a little dry. I've decided to do Metroid Zero Mission because the Metroid series is my favorite series of all time. And I wanted to do the NES version, but I had some issues with the recorder on that emulator. It actually just recorded the raw game data and played it back to you using the emulator rather than giving you an actual video format. And I can't edit that, so I had to skip it and go do Zero Mission, because chronologically they're the same game, so it shouldn't matter. And well, I want to eventually be able to do all the Metroid games in chronological order. So I was going to do NES version, then Zero Mission, and then go back to the Game Boy version, the Metroid 2. But I'll just start out with Zero Mission anyway. It's a lot more fun. I tried to do the NES version, but I just kept getting lost, because like right here, this game actually tells you where you're supposed to go. In the original NES version of the game, you're pretty much just supposed to wander around aimlessly, lost, until you happen upon something that you're supposed to get. Which, if you ask me, is not a very good game design, but hey, I didn't make the game, so it's not my fault. I don't have to worry about it. I don't know why Nintendo decided to remake the first Metroid game, but I am so glad they did. Because I guess the first two Metroid games were the two that nobody played, but they're the two that are probably the most important to the story, especially number 2, which is why I don't know why they haven't remade that one yet. It's actually the most important game to the story, and like the problem is that as it is in the Game Boy version, the only part that's actually important is the very end. But I don't know what they're gonna do. Anyway, if it looks like I know what I'm doing too much for a Let's Play, because most of the time it's not a walkthrough video, it's a Let's Play video. What I usually like is I prefer Let's Play videos where the person kind of doesn't know what they're doing for a little while, because they give a lot better commentary for the most part. But it's because I've tried this beginning part like 8 or 9 times trying to get the video recorder to work, because I have problems with the sound and video. Like, I'll start out at the beginning of the clip okay, but towards the end of the clip the sound and the video are completely out of sync, and yeah, it's not pretty. Oh, and by the way, I actually have the Game Boy Advance version of this game, so I've already supported the official release. So, I mean, I would do a Let's Play for my Game Boy Advance, and that way I wouldn't have to pirate the emulator and video game for it. But, as I know, there are no emulators, or not emulators, sorry, capture video devices for the Game Boy that I know of, so it'd be kind of hard to do a Let's Play on it. But hey, I've already bought and played the Game Boy Advance version, so I've already supported the official release, so no harm, no foul. Oh yeah, this guy surprised me at first, because it's been years and years since I've played the Game Boy Advance game. But after trying this beginning part like 8 fucking times, it's, yeah, not so surprising anymore. I'm sure it would have been comical to see me jump out of my seat when this guy comes on the screen. And, you know, that would have been funny and all, but oh well. That was way too easy. Charge beam. This thing is almost invaluable at times, especially with the charge attack, where you charge up and then you jump. Kind of like a weak screw attack. Unfortunately, it like disappears after you hit the first enemy with it. And it doesn't kill all enemies, just the weaker ones. Oh, come on. Jump up there. There you go. Okay. I'm not going to try to item hunt, because after a while in the game, I do remember that you get like a fully upgraded suit, and there are parts of the game here that you can't access yet until the very end with that fully upgraded. Oh shit! With that fully upgraded suit. I'm not going to go through that because it just takes too much time. I'm just going to go through the game and beat it, so I can move on to Metroid 2. And I think maybe if oh, I remember now. This game has a NES version. Like if you beat the game once, you unlock the you can play the NES version on the Game Boy Advance. I forgot about that. What do you know? Maybe if I beat this game, I'll play the NES version as well. That way I can do all the Metroid games. I don't know. I might skip it anyway. Simply because it's frustrating as hell. Die too easy on that game for one, because you always start out with 30% health. Not percent, 30 energy every time you start. So like, if you fight a boss or something and you don't beat the boss the first time, you die. You have to go back to the boss, but not only you have to go back to the boss with only 30 points of health, but you start at the beginning of the region. There's no save stations or anything. You have to go all the way through the whole region to try to get back down to the boss. Hopefully collecting the health on the way, but usually you lose more than you gain. You end up sitting in front of wells of enemies, just beating a whole bunch of them just to get the health out of them. That's annoying too. Here's where I get the bombs. Yay, bombs. I don't know if I'm recording the sound on this. I think I might have screwed up. I think I might have started recording the video, but not the audio for this part. Yeah, oops. Yeah, I'm gonna find the nearest save point and make sure I did it right. Hopefully I did. All these little beetle things here. I used to think, well, what the hell are they? I never did figure out what they're really supposed to do. I don't think. I'm gonna check and make sure my recording system's right. If not, then I'm gonna have to do this a 10th fucking time, and I'm probably gonna be even, yeah, I don't know, more frustrated. Anyway.